Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the shadowy world of secret societies that have allegedly shaped human history from behind closed doors. From ancient mystery schools to modern financial powerhouses, these organizations have operated in secrecy for centuries, influencing politics, economics, and global events. Some claim they're mere social clubs, while others believe they're puppet masters pulling the strings of world governments. Are these conspiracy theories or hidden truths? Let's explore every major secret society and uncover their actual beliefs, rituals, and influence on our world today. 1. The Illuminati. Founded in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt in Bavaria, the Illuminati remains the most famous secret society in popular culture. Originally created as an Enlightenment-era group promoting reason and scientific thinking, they opposed religious influence over public life and championed individual freedoms. The organization recruited intellectuals, writers, and influential figures across Europe before being officially disbanded by the Bavarian government in 1785. However, conspiracy theorists claim the Illuminati never truly disappeared, instead going deeper underground to orchestrate major world events. Modern believers suggest they control global banking systems, manipulate currencies, and influence political leaders through a network of initiated members. Their alleged symbols appear on currency, corporate logos, and architecture worldwide, fueling theories about their continued existence and power. 2. Freemasons. Perhaps the most visible yet misunderstood secret society, Freemasonry traces its origins to medieval stonemasons' guilds, but evolved into a philosophical organization promoting moral improvement and brotherhood. With millions of members worldwide, they operate through local lodges that conduct ritualistic ceremonies involving symbolic tools, like compasses, squares, and aprons. Their degrees of initiation, entered apprentice, fellowcraft, and master mason, each reveal deeper philosophical teachings about virtue, morality, and the nature of existence. Many prominent historical figures were Freemasons, including George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Winston Churchill, leading to speculation about their political influence. Critics argue their secretive nature and member networking create unfair advantages in business and politics, while supporters maintain they're simply a charitable organization focused on personal development and community service. Skull and Bones. Yale University's most notorious secret society, founded in 1832, limits membership to just 15 seniors annually, creating an exclusive network of America's future elite. Members, known as bonesmen, participate in initiation rituals involving coffins, psychological confessions, and oath-taking ceremonies held in a windowless building called the Tomb. The society's membership reads like a who's who of American power, including Presidents George W. Bush and his father George H.W. Bush, Secretary of State John Kerry, and numerous Supreme Court justices, CIA directors, and Wall Street titans. Their meetings allegedly involve detailed discussions of members' personal lives, creating lifelong bonds and mutual obligations that critics argue constitute a shadow network controlling American institutions. The society's influence extends through generations, with bonesmen often helping fellow members secure positions in government, finance, and major corporations, raising questions about meritocracy versus privileged access. 4. Bohemian Grove. Every summer, approximately 2,000 of the world's most powerful men gather at a 2,700-acre campground in California's redwood forests for what they call the greatest men's party on Earth. This exclusive retreat, dating back to 1872, brings together presidents, prime ministers, Supreme Court justices, corporate CEOs, and media moguls for 2 weeks of speeches, performances, and networking away from public scrutiny. The gathering begins with the cremation of care ceremony, where members burn an effigy before a 40-foot owl statue, symbolically casting away their worldly concerns. While organizers claim it's merely a summer camp for successful men to relax and bond, critics argue that informal conversations at Bohemian Grove have shaped major policy decisions, business deals, and political alliances. The Manhattan Project was allegedly planned here, and numerous government appointments have reportedly been decided during casual lakeside chats, making it one of the most influential informal networks in the world. 5. The Bilderberg Group. Named after the Dutch hotel where it first met in 1954, the Bilderberg Group brings together approximately 150 political leaders, business executives, and intellectuals from Europe and North America for annual private conferences. Founded by Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, the group was initially created to strengthen Atlantic relations during the Cold War, but has evolved into a forum where global elites discuss pressing world issues without media coverage or public accountability. Attendees include prime ministers, central bank governors, tech billionaires, and media owners who engage in off-the-record discussions about economics, politics, and social issues. Critics argue these meetings allow unelected individuals to coordinate policies that affect billions of people, while supporters claim they simply facilitate important dialogue between decision-makers. The group's secrecy, combined with its influence over attendees who return to implement discussed policies, has fueled theories about a global conspiracy to establish world government through economic and political manipulation. 6. Council on Foreign Relations. Established in 1921 in New York, the Council on Foreign Relations presents itself as a nonpartisan think tank focused on U.S. foreign policy, but conspiracy theorists view it as America's shadow government. With approximately 5,000 members, including politicians, academics, business leaders, and journalists, the CFR publishes the influential Foreign Affairs magazine and regularly briefs government officials on international matters. Nearly every U.S. president since Franklin Roosevelt has been either a member or heavily influenced by CFR recommendations, leading critics to argue that the organization shapes American foreign policy regardless of which party holds power. The CFR's corporate membership includes major banks, oil companies, and defense contractors, raising questions about whether their policy recommendations serve national interests or corporate profits. Their meeting transcripts remain classified, and their influence over media coverage of international events has led some to believe they manufacture consent for military interventions and economic policies that benefit their members. 7. The Trilateral Commission. Founded in 1973 by David Rockefeller, the Trilateral Commission brought together influential leaders from North America, Europe, and Japan to address global challenges through international cooperation. With approximately 400 members rotating every 3 years, the Commission publishes reports on economics, politics, and social issues while maintaining that their goal is simply to improve understanding between democratic nations. However, critics argue that the Commission represents the interests of multinational corporations and wealthy elites who seek to create a global government that supersedes national sovereignty. Many U.S. presidents and key advisors have been trilateral members, including Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush, and numerous cabinet officials, leading to accusations that the organization operates as a shadow government. Their promotion of free trade agreements, global financial systems, and international institutions has sparked theories about their role in creating a new world order that prioritizes corporate interests over democratic governance and national independence. 8. Opus Dei. Within the Catholic Church operates one of the most secretive and controversial religious organizations, Opus Dei. Founded in 1928 by Spanish priest José María Escriva. With approximately 95,000 members worldwide, including numeraries who take vows of celibacy and live in centers, supernumeraries who live normal family lives, and cooperators who support the organization's work, Opus Dei promotes personal holiness through professional work and traditional Catholic teachings. The organization's influence extends through elite universities, media companies, and government positions, with members occupying prominent roles in politics, journalism, and business across multiple countries. Critics argue that Opus Dei operates as a secretive political network that promotes conservative Catholic values through manipulation of media and political institutions, while supporters maintain they simply encourage high ethical standards in professional life. Their recruitment practices, financial secrecy, and influence over powerful individuals have led to comparisons with other secret societies, despite their official religious status and papal approval. 9. The Knights Templar, modern. While the original Knights Templar were disbanded in 1307, numerous modern organizations claim to continue their legacy, blending historical mystique with contemporary influence. These Neo-Templar groups, including the Sovereign Military Order of the Temple of Jerusalem and various Masonic Templar bodies, attract wealthy businessmen, politicians, and military officers who are drawn to the order's romantic history and exclusive membership. Modern Templars often focus on charitable work, particularly supporting Christian communities in the Middle East, while maintaining elaborate ceremonies and hierarchical structures reminiscent of their medieval predecessors. Some groups have been accused of political involvement, particularly in supporting conservative Christian movements and opposing Islamic influences in Western countries. Their combination of historical legitimacy, religious symbolism, and wealthy membership has created speculation about their actual influence on international politics, particularly regarding Middle Eastern conflicts and religious freedom issues worldwide. 10. The Black Nobility. Dating back to medieval Italian city-states, the black nobility represents ancient aristocratic families who have maintained wealth and influence across centuries through banking, trade, and political manipulation. These families, including the Orsini, Colonna, and Medici bloodlines, allegedly control vast financial networks and maintain influence over the Vatican, European governments, and international institutions. Unlike other secret societies with formal membership, the black nobility operates through hereditary connections and marriage alliances that have persisted for over 1,000 years. Conspiracy theorists claim these families coordinate global events through their control of central banks, multinational corporations, and religious institutions, viewing modern democratic governments as mere facades for their continued dominance. Their influence allegedly extends through organizations like the Committee of 300, which supposedly brings together the world's most powerful families to coordinate global policy and maintain their privileged position atop the world's power structure. From ancient mystery schools to modern financial networks, secret societies have undeniably played significant roles in shaping human history and continue to influence our world today. Whether they're benevolent organizations promoting personal development and charitable work, or shadowy cabals manipulating global events for their own benefit, remains a matter of intense debate and investigation. What's certain is that powerful people have always sought to network, coordinate, and advance their interests through exclusive organizations that operate away from public scrutiny. As we've seen, the line between legitimate networking and conspiracy often blurs when secrecy meets power. The truth about these organizations likely lies somewhere between the extremes of harmless social clubs and world-controlling puppet masters, but their continued influence on politics, economics, and culture ensures they'll remain subjects of fascination and concern for years to come.